Hey guys, I picked up a stump grinder for like a few $100 from a friend of mine, and that thing is a lot of work. Tires are shot, the hydraulics leaking all over the place. Engine is running. I had to change the belt. A couple things here and there, so I'll show you real quick what's going on. So first off, I took off the hydraulic cylinder for the tongue assembly, which is a 30 by 2.5 by 30. Goes from there to there, and it won't come out easy. I had to cut it out with the torch, and in order to get to it, the whole boom has to move forward about 2 inches. That's the whole boom assembly. So then of course there's a lot of rust where you never saw that. I rebuilt all of these already. I have new glands seals, new seals inside. These are 2 by 4. We got 2 for the boom, 1 for the steering. I'm rebuilding right now. I had to change the steering linkage. I had to add a little of this. Hoses, I changed some hoses. There's a bunch of hoses I need to send. Now when I change the belt, the belt costs $200, and look at this. When I try to change the belt, I figured that I need new bearings. They're shot as well. So in order to get to the bearing, I have to take this apart again. I had to cut the bolts off, they're pretty rusty. I changed those. The tires are really bad. So at this point I'm like $1,000 deep, and oh yeah, that's another thing. So the gas tank was leaking, so I cut the gas tank open, and I got to TIG weld all of these on the bottom. There was a lot of shit in there, probably slag from the cutting open. So guys, when you cut open a gas tank, wash it out with water first, open all the holes, top and bottom, do the washing a couple times, 3-4 times, and then just let it sit for like 2 weeks, because even with the washing out in water, you still got fumes in there. They do not come out that easy. So I had it sitting for like 3 weeks before I even start cutting. What else? The engine runs perfectly, no problem. I rebuilt the carburetor already. It drives. That thing is really a headache. This is the worst part. This and the gas tank. Oh, and the cylinder. I'll show you the cylinder real quick. This thing was rotten. I mean, rotten really badly. So this one is rebuilt already. This one is rebuilding right now. And this one I had to cut open because there's a retainer spring, and that thing was just rotten in and didn't come out. So what I did is, like, I took it out and I spot welded it. Now that is really, I don't know if it's gonna work. If it doesn't work, I buy a new one. I mean, this one is in really bad shape. Just to say how bad. This is bad. I painted it a little bit. They want $500 for this one. I can buy one of Northern Tools for $200 and take this clevis and weld it on the new one. So you save like $300 right there. And yeah, so much to that. If you have any questions, I can answer now a lot of questions to this thing. It's a Stump grinder 25004. If you look at the website from Carlton, they do not have a manual for this thing. They have a manual for the 4012 Kohler, which is identical to this one. So they do not use this model number anymore. They also do not produce this one. They don't make it no more. So now they have like a little bit different machine, but you get all the parts if you want to. I took the teeth out, resharpening your teeth. That's a pain in the ass. This thing here is really a pain. So don't force the belt. You really have to take and loosen this up, move it forward, put the belt over and tighten this back up, tighten these screws back up, and put these new ones. Don't even bother trying to adjust those. They're like so tight and rusted. I just cut them off, put new ones on. $20. All right, so much of that. Keep you updated.